Today, I'm gonna start a pretty dang big project, and that starts with getting this thing out of the garage. And just like that. Oh. We're not ready to start there. So for any of you that know anything about 70s Triumph and just 70s car in general, but these things are good at making rust, is what I will say. So I want to save the floor pans before they get any worse. There's no through holes or anything, it's just surface rust on the top. So I want to, because I left it outside for a while, it pooled up some water in there, so I want to get rid of all that and give it a nice coat of black on the bottom. And it won't look so bad either, because the carpets move around and then it shows rust, and there's a bunch of random stuff in the interior that really doesn't need to be there, like speakers. I don't even have a radio. On top of all that, the passenger side doesn't have a seat belt. When I first got it, the driver's side seat belt didn't work. So I took the passenger seat belt and put it on the driver's seat belt, because nobody's riding passenger in this thing for a while at least. Just a lap belt. It's not a 3-point harness, just a 2-point. Seat belt Planet, they actually had awesome time because of the whole pandemic thing. They said they were a month out, but they actually got my seat belts in well under a month. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks, somewhere in there. So what lies beneath is some surface rust. That side's not as bad as the driver's side. Here, let me get you over there. Yeah, that side's pretty bad. Plus there's all this random... This is like indoor wiring in a car. Not a big fan of that. This side's definitely not great, but the floor pan is still solid. Alright, first seat is unbolted. Here we go. Just kidding, it's not bad. This weighs basically nothing compared to any other seat in the entire world. Not joking, it's like 15 pounds. But that is crusty in there. Yikes, really gross. Here it is. That bolt took forever. This carpet is literally crispy. Ooh, can you hear that? Nice. Probably should get new carpets, but that's not in the budget right now. It actually doesn't look too bad under here. At least from what I can see as of now. Let's keep going. I also just realized when I was spraying the bolts underneath the seat that it's missing one. So that's why it's all wiggly like that. Guess I'm gonna have to find a bolt to fix that. The driver's seat is actually stuck in the rear position, so I have to hit it forward to get it to wiggle so that I can get to the bolts underneath. I sprayed WD-40 on it, but it didn't seem to do much. Let's see if it comes out this time. Oh yeah, there we go. That's probably a dirty one. You gotta see under there. This side is so much grosser because it's the driver's side. That one only has 3 bolts holding it down. Very interesting. I'm curious what I'm about to find in here because it looks mighty gross. The amount of coins that I will find in this car is off the charts. There's that one. This all was hidden underneath the seatbelt holder, so that's kind of gross. Gotta get rid of all that. This bolt did refuse to come out, so I had to bring in the big guns. I mean, I couldn't even get the breaker bar to do it. I did spare you guys from the grossness that lied beneath the chair, but there was some really gross like potato bugs, but they were way smaller. They were kind of disgusting. So I vacuumed them all up, and I guess I'm gonna see what goes on through the rest of this carpet. Really not excited to pull the rest of it up, but it's gotta happen. I got a bunch of random wires in here. I just disconnected the battery out of safety because I don't know what's going on with those things, but they're really scary, and I would rather not get zapped. I got a lot of work left on this thing. I gotta get this whole everything sorted in here, and then I can finally coat it in some black paint. I don't know what I'm gonna use yet, but I'll figure it out. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Stay tuned for part 2. See you in the next one.